Hello everybody and welcome to my first ever playthrough of Civ 6 on my, I was gonna say on my series. This is a channel, this particular, okay, this is just a shambles. Now my pop guard for my microphone fell over. This is going great, the kittens are rampaging, let's do this. I have no idea how to play this game, I have like 10 hours in it. We're diving straight in, we're just gonna hit the single player button. Yeah, there's a resume game here. I have done a little bit like a few months ago, but for right now we're going to do a, we're going to create our own unique scenario. Well, not exactly unique here. We're going to be playing under the Gathering Storm. Oh, hello, kitten. There may be some kitten interruptions, and you may be able to hear some cat growling eventually. The other cat is in here. We're going to be playing on Deity, though. I am not an expert at this game, but the way I learn how to play games like this is by just diving in, making mistakes, and learning from those mistakes. There may be some restarts. We will definitely lose, at least at first. We're going to be on standard, we're going to be on continents, and let's go for a large map size. Everything else I think we'll leave at default. Anything in the advanced setup we really need to work with right now? I think we're just going to leave this as is. We're going to be playing as a random... Oh boy, the kitten is currently climbing the walls in my closet. Excellent. You should, maybe chill, kitten. Well, maybe we'll need to do something about that in a little bit. But for now, we're going to start this. Listen to Sean Bean's narration, and figure out who we're playing as and what we're going for in terms of victory types, because we need to know that from the beginning.
Of life beneath water, to the great beasts of the Stone Age, to man taking his first upright steps, you have come far. Now begins your greatest quest, from this early cradle of civilization on towards the stars. Embrace the chill winds of the motherland, Tsar Peter. Your fascination with science and culture is a gift, and you will learn much from your grand embassies to foreign lands. Under your rule, Russia will surely flourish and spread, absorbing all that lies around it, perhaps creating the greatest land empire seen on this earth.
Okay, so we are playing as Russia. So we receive science or culture from trade routes to civilizations that are more advanced, +1 per 3 technologies or civics ahead. So we don't want to be going, ideally, for a scientific victory here. That's pretty clear. Extra territory upon founding cities, +1 faith, and +1 production from tundra. Units do not receive damage from blizzards. Civilizations that are at war with Russia receive 100% additional unit damage from blizzards in Russian territory. That's not amazingly helpful. We have access to Cossacks and Lavras. I don't know what those do. We will find out. This is probably going to go terribly. Okay, so taking a look here, we see some decent production and money over here. This is perhaps not the best starting location. But then again, I'm no expert at this. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. For whatever reason, I can WASD here, and I can use the left arrow key, but my A key doesn't actually work for scrolling. I wonder if they've fixed it and it's just unbound? Camera pan left, A. Confirm. Maybe rebinding it will fix it. No, it did not. Excellent. I'll just have to use click and drag, most likely. I'm quasi-used to that from Crusader Kings anyway. So where do we want to settle here? That's a good question. This is a pretty solidly mediocre area. It's recommending to settle here or here. And there is a map mode, if I can remember how to get into it, where you can see your... Actually, I think it's in... lenses, yes, where you can see the water levels. Okay. So there's coastal water over here, fresh water over here, no water here, so we definitely don't want to settle in those locations. Gotcha. Well, we're probably going to make our first mistake here, And that is settling right here where it says to. And the reason I'm doing this, even though our immediately adjacent regions aren't great, is because we start with additional tiles, which should reach us these truffles and hopefully this 2 production tile over here as well. Let's see if that gamble pays off. Hey, it does.
Something historic.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so we have settled here. And what are we going for in terms of victories? Where even is the different victory types? Let's see, world rankings, era progress, list of reports. Okay, here we go. Science victory, culture victory, domination, religious, and diplomatic victory. Well, we gain an additional faith from tundra tiles, right? So maybe we should work on perhaps a religious victory. Because we have a lot of faith around us here. If we go into here and I want to take a look at our citizens, okay, this is pretty ideal. Our single citizen is working over here. That is acceptable. Okay. So what research do we want to do first? If we're going for a religious victory, we should probably go for astrology, which will give us access to Lavra, replacing Holy Site, a district unique to Russia for religious activity, replaces the Holy Site district and cheaper to build. Your city border grows by 1 tile each time a great person is expended in this city. Okay, citizen yields, it increases our yield by +2 faith per turn. +2 faith from adjacent tiles, including mountain tiles. And there are 4 mountain tiles here. This might be a reasonable spot to build that. Yeah, I like it. Okay, well, we're going to head out and do a little bit of exploration here. And we are going to need to choose our production. Now, I'm definitely going for a scout here. We want to go after those tribal villages early on, I think. Excellent. The main issue here, of course, is that our production is going to be a little on the low side because we only have 2 base production in our capital, but we have actually 5 total production here, right? Let's see here. There's the city details. I think it's in here somewhere. That's housing. I mean, overall, it's not awful in terms of our starting production. So let's hit that next turn button and see if we lose yet. We may have already lost. It's hard to say.
So they are beginning to have faith in a higher power. I think it is wise to cultivate this new way of thinking. Perhaps there is some benefit to be gained.
I agree. Since we're going for a religious victory.
Our explorers have spotted another friendly tribal village.
Another? This is the first one. But we're going to be going there next turn for sure. Okay, let's go. Barbarian scouts. Gotcha. We're going to head up there and see about dealing with those barbs as soon as we can. They're going to see us, and they're going to head back to their camp, which is probably around here-ish. Let's see what we get here. 40 gold. Okay. That's fine. We can utilize that gold. We can use that for purchasing items. The monument is 240 gold. That's a ways away. We may end up picking up something like a slinger eventually. We're making 8 gold per turn right now because of these 3 gold from the truffles over, or rather from the truffle tile. We can't actually work with the truffles just yet. Okay. I want to kill these scouts if I can. Not a ton of damage there, but that's kind of to be expected. Okay. Scouts ran away across the river. We can't follow them. Yes. I know how scouts work, actually. Believe it or not. We did make our own scout. I think we should probably go for a monument for that +1 culture. And then we're going to send our scout up this direction to see if we can find that barbarian camp that this scout came from. Excellent. Okay, we're still not going to be able to catch him this turn, because we need to cross the river. And he's going to cross the river. He's just going to be heading back towards his camp, I think. Okay, so we're at 98 gold right now. Oh, actually. Interesting directionality there. We're going to cross the river. Okay, yep, we see barbarians here. Excellent. We also see a tribal village over here, and we're going to go for that if we can. These barbarians just saw our town, so we definitely need to see about chasing them down if we can. We're at 106 gold right now. We're going to move over here, and we're going to aim to take this next turn and get away from these barbarians, if at all possible. Is this a city-state? Oh, no, this is Egypt. Indeed. Okay, so, I'm kind of not particularly interested in picking enemies right now. Would you like to visit our nearby city and sample our hospitality? It may have been a mistake, because I think that may have revealed our location, but that does boost our knowledge of writing, which is important to us. Also, my tribal village. That was a free builder. You know what? We'll take it. Okay, so the builder can build up to 3 different things. Now, both of these require animal husbandry, and in fact, we may want to just leave our builder in the capital for right now, because we have a lot of tiles that we could improve with animal husbandry. I did not intend to order them to do that, but okay. We're going to send our scouts up over here. This is the Nile. Okay. Kind of interesting to have a tundra just south of the Nile. In fact, I'm not sure what river this is, but this is not the Nile. The source is here. Okay. Now, they might start attacking this barbarian encampment.
This river has floodplains.
Yes, it does. Okay, so this will be Egypt up over here. Sounds good. Keep in mind, I'm really bad at this game. Okay, we're going to have this guy just sleep for right now for a little while. We're going to keep him there. This means, of course, that we don't need to make a builder for a little while. New barbarian outpost over here. Roger that. We're at 138 gold right now. I'd be interested in potentially purchasing a slinger soon. That's 140 gold. We're just going to go after this camp, I think. Okay. Let's explore over this way. We know this is Egypt. I'm interested in seeing if there's anything over this way, which it looks like there might very well be. Okay, more Egypt up over here. They likely have 2 cities by now then. Ah. They have 2 warriors, so they have taken out that barbarian encampment. That's fine. I'm cool with that.
The number of faithful has grown.
We now get a pantheon, which is fantastic. Holy site districts get +1 faith from adjacent tundra tiles. That seems really good. That would give us, if we're here... Hang on. Are these tundra mountains? Grassland mountain. That one's a tundra mountain. Tundra mountain. Tundra mountain. So if we put our holy site here, then it's going to gain +4 faith from these, and then an additional +3 faith from these locations, plus this and this. So that's +5 faith from adjacent tundra tiles. I think that is definitely what we go for. Dance of the Aurora. Wonderful. Our progress towards mysticism has advanced considerably. Great. Okay, I think we should probably immediately begin work on a slinger. And then these guys can just head out over here and see what we can find. Okay, that's water there. That's more Egyptian warriors. They're already at 3. That is definitely a bit of a concern. So we're going to head over this way. Wait, we just found a tribal village? So we did. Okay, we'll take a look at that in a moment. There's Geneva.
We have discovered a city-state. There are several different...
Okay, yep.
Our city...
They made a request of us? Send trade route. Okay. I don't think we have the tech to do that currently. And we don't have an envoy to send, so that's all good. I keep trying to middle click to scroll, but that just goes to that single position. Okay. Next turn. I can't wait to lose. Yeah, she's currently unfriendly to us, Cleopatra is. We should probably do something about that, and I should have done it already. Ooh, +1 faith and +1 gold in the capital? Or +1 production in all cities. For now, we're going to go for the production in all cities. And when fighting barbarians. Okay. Yes. That is ideal. We're going to come over here. I do want to talk to Cleopatra, though. And I want to attempt to declare friendship, but she's not into that. At the very least, I want to send a delegation. Nope, she won't let that happen either. Okay. She has 2 cities. Good to know. Okay, so Cleopatra is not too into that. That's okay. We're going to go for, I think, foreign trade for right now so that we can do those trade routes for Geneva and potentially trade with Egypt a little bit later. As long as we can keep her from declaring war on us, which is part of the purpose of us expanding our military relatively dramatically. Okay, we just got...
Our city continues to prosper.
I'm not sure what we got from that. Oh, progress towards early empire. Fine. We're coming down towards this camp down over here, though, for right now. And we're going to continue going around Geneva and figure out what's over this way. We need to be thinking about expansion here soon. We actually do not currently have enough food coming in. We're working this tile right now for production. I think we're going to lock this tile and instead work this tile just so that we have some food coming in. Let's see, is this enough to be growing? Where do we see our food surplus? Probably in here. 24 turns until a new citizen is born. We have a food surplus of +1. Okay, that's what we're looking for, is to still be growing a little bit. We are giving up 2 production per turn for this, and I don't like that. But sometimes those decisions have to be made. Cleopatra could declare a surprise war on us at basically any time. We need to be concerned about that. And we also need to be concerned about these barbarians down over here. I want to expand quite soon. Actually, yeah, this is fine to sit here for now, but we're not going to attack across that river. Okay.
We have trained our first ranged unit.
Yes, indeed we have. Okay, we're just going to come over here for right now. And our slinger is going to be defending our capital for now. Okay, let's continue scouting over this direction. Hello, Mauna Loa. It's an active volcano. Okay, that is noted. We probably want to go for a settler at this point. I'm working on it. Chill, lady. Like I said, I'm working on it. Chill, lady. Because what we're going to be doing is we're going to immediately go in and purchase one of these as soon as we actually can. We're going to have to move this slinger out of the city, though. And actually, maybe we should purchase another slinger here. Yeah, that's what we're going to go for. So this slinger is going to make its way down over this way and help out. This is a minor victory here, but we're not going to be able to defeat these spearmen, almost certainly, and without resting our troops. Okay, so we've got some interesting defensive options over here. That's for sure.
We have recently gained advanced knowledge in city planning.
That's nice.
Creating districts in our cities can be much more powerful and lucrative than simple improvements like farms and mines.
A physician
Yes,
without
indeed.
a knowledge of astrology has no right to call himself a physician.
Okay. So we now have the ability to do the constructions that we want. I want to make sure that we're getting animal husbandry next. That is our top priority right now. And we're going to move our slingers in over here. And I think, honestly, we're in danger of losing our warrior if we do this attack and then they sally forth. So we're going to fortify up for now and give them a turn of healing. And this slinger is definitely going to alert. Excellent. God of the Forge in Egypt. Okay. That makes sense. Oh, hello. Barbarian camp over there. Noted. We're going to move our slingers down over here. And slingers only have a range of 1, right? So we're going to actually flip these around and leave our warriors healing. And we'll see what ends up happening with that. Somebody completed the Great Bath. That's okay. We're not going for those wonders.
Mátyás vagyok. Én vagyok Magyarországnak királya. Ellenségim ostora, az igaz híveknek védelmezője. Üdvözöllek.
Indeed. Okay. Well, we met Hungary. Okay. They attacked our slingers, sir. Which is kind of good for us. I'm going to flip around again. And then now we can actually take them. Just like that. Excellent. And now we can bring our slingers back towards our territory, and we're going to do the same with our warriors. Okay, so we met a couple of different people, and our era score is doing okay for right now. So far this is going reasonably fine. We haven't been already declared on by Egypt. That would be very awkward if that were to happen. Okay, this is just the end over here.
This military unit has proven themselves.
Okay, we can do a promotion. That's fine. And we will promote that unit. But we'll have to do that next turn, because I already moved him. Okay. Oh, Hungary denounced us because we pursue power, always and only power. You met us last turn. They just plain don't like us. Okay. Fair enough. We're not pursuing power. They just have no idea what they're talking about, clearly. Okay, so this unit needs orders. We're just going to fortify it until healed for right now. We're going to need to go after this barbarian camp unless it gets taken out by Genoa, which may end up happening. Okay, we're going to move our warriors up over here. Right into our territory. Hello.
We have the opportunity to develop a formal trade route between...
Yes.
As our civic knowledge...
Every nation lives...
Okay, so this gives us access to gold from trade routes. We definitely still need production in our city, though, our capital. This is an interesting opportunity. We can kill this scout, and so we shall. Excellent. We're going to fortify our warrior for right now. And yes, I know I'm playing this probably quite suboptimally. Oracle. I like it. We're going to go for mysticism. Okay. 2 more turns until we have a settler. And where do we want to put up this particular city? I'm leaning towards somewhere over here, although A lot of these tiles are quite bad. I do want to bring our scout over this way. I kind of want to abandon this region. I mean, there's some decent tiles up over here, I suppose. We could have a bit of a bread basket if we were to put a city here. And this would be relatively defensible, or perhaps here. This wouldn't be necessarily the greatest defensive point, though, because they could attack from these 3 positions, and we could only defend from these 2. So we would probably be better off putting it, like, here-ish, but this isn't necessarily the best. And maybe a city over here wouldn't be the worst idea either. Regardless, it is time to put a cut in here, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. And next episode, we'll get our settler and figure out where to put this city. In almost certainly a suboptimal location. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.